everybody, Blugoblin here on behalf of Dark Avenger Inc. I'm here to bring you a review of Savage Wolverine number 2, or as I'd like to call it, Wolverine Says Cripes a Lot number 2. I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the way right here now. I lost count of how many times Wolverine said cripes in this book. Woof. Seriously, we're only 2 issues in, and that running gag has already gotten old. Drop it. And I don't ever remember Wolverine. I don't remember Wolverine going cripes a lot before I started reading this series. Whatever. But that's, you know, that could even though that gag is already getting old, I could still forgive it because this is still. This was a good read. I didn't really think it was as good as issue 1 was. This is just, it's like issue 1, it was like going like this, and it ended here, and issue 2 just kept going like that. This takes place at the exact point where issue 1 left off, with Wolverine falling, and falling. And it's a pretty nasty landing. You know, there's going to be minor spoilers in this review, by the way. Still, the one thing that keeps me coming back to this series is Frank Cho's artwork. Damn it, his artwork is just magnificent in this book. I mean, some of the pages are look very, very simple, but I can't critique this artwork. I just can't. The artwork is just breathtaking. I love how Cho draws Wolverine, and I still adore how he draws Shanna. Oh! Hey Beavis, we're gonna score. Now, all joking aside, this is still a great read. Is it perfect? No, but I'm glad I jumped on board with this. I'm glad I read this. It was fun. I mean, it's just like Scarlet Spider was. It's the Scarlet Spider series. It's a fun read. It doesn't have to connect to any Marvel continuity. It doesn't have to. Right now, it doesn't have to explain how Wolverine got in the Savage Land, which I'm sure Marvel will do by issue 10 or 12. But you know, right now it's a fun read because at this point in time, I don't really care how Wolverine got to the Savage Land. I'm just looking at the dialogue. I'm looking at the storytelling, the gorgeous artwork, and I'm just enjoying the ride. It does have its flaws here and there, like I said before, the whole cripes thing, and the need to narrate what you're doing, the need for the character to narrate what they're doing when we can plainly see what they're doing. You know, like in issue 1 when Wolverine was lunging with the claws and he says, "I lunged at him with my claws." Yeah, we got that. We saw that. And we get more of that in this second issue, and we get the return of a character that I personally haven't seen in a long time, Amadeus Cho. And we see him arrive in the Savage Land the exact same way Wolverine did. We see him laying in the grass. Don't know how he got there. All we know is he's there. And he's able to maneuver himself around very well in the Savage Land. I'm not going to give everything away with him. I'm just going to leave it at that. He came to the Savage Land. We see him arrive in the Savage Land the same way we saw Wolverine. We don't know how. That's basically it. But his dialogue was really, really gripping. I liked it. I mean, it wasn't dynamic or nothing like that. It was entertaining. It was good. I like where they're taking this character. Hopefully they, you know, it's Frank Cho. I don't think he'll screw it up too badly. If he does screw it up, I just don't think it'll be a complete disaster. But it's more or less just Wolverine and Shanna struggling to survive in the Savage Land, trying to get to a certain destination. I'm not going to ruin everything, but there's some witty bantering between the two of them. It's fun. This is where the fun part of the book comes in. Seeing Wolverine and Shanna interact with each other with such natural bickering. It's great. And the the Hugh Jackman line killed me. I posted it on my Tumblr page. Go check that out. Find me on Tumblr. I'm simply known as Blugoblin. Look for my page, Blugoblin Comic Book Review. Look for that post with the Hugh Jackman line. I lost it. That struck me so funny. Loved it. You know, Wolverine goes through some brutal pain in here too. I mean, really brutal pain. We get to see the two interact. We get to see some good stuff from Amadeus Cho, and the issue ends on a so-so cliffhanger. You just see Wolverine and Shanna continuing their hike through the Savage Land, and that's basically how this issue ends. Not exactly a great cliffhanger, but then again, I have seen a lot worse. I really enjoyed this issue. I thought it was fun. The dialogue was great for the most part. The artwork was just fantastic, and I agree with the bringing in of Amadeus Cho. I really am now really interested in where this I'm really interested in the direction this series can go. I really do see some good things for this. Like I said, is it perfect? No, not really. But I would say it is fun enough to keep going with it. But I would only recommend this for the really big Wolverine fans. If you're a casual Wolverine fan, yeah, I wouldn't recommend this. But yeah, what the hell? I'd go ahead and recommend it. Give it a read. We're only 2 issues in. If you don't like it, then you don't have to continue with it. But I enjoyed it. My overall score for this issue, I'll give it I'll be nice. I'll give it a 4. I like the direction the story is going. It does have its flaws, but I really enjoyed this. I don't really know how else to put it. It's a fun read, and I think any Wolverine fan, now that I really think about it, I really think any Wolverine fan could love this series. Who knows where this can go? And I want to hear some feedback from y'all out there. What did you think of this issue? Did you agree with what I just said? Did you disagree? I want to see some feedback. Post your comments. Post your opinions. Let me know what you thought. What did you think of the book? What did you think of my review of it? Anything. Anything would be appreciated. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Dark Avenger Inc. Plus, please. And don't forget about Dark Avenger Inc. Follow them on Facebook. I'll put the links in the description. Please follow me on YouTube. Please subscribe to me on YouTube. Blugoblin01, Blugoblin X. Those are my 2 channels. I am on Twitter at Blugoblin01, and I am on Tumblr simply as Blugoblin. Now, I guess that pretty much covers it. So I want to thank y'all for watching. Don't forget about everybody on Dark Avenger Inc. and on Inc Plus. Until next time, everybody, I'll see y'all later.